Good morning students. Welcome to 12th session of first chapter, that is probability. Our next topic, that is rule of multiplication of probability. This is next to rule of addition. Now what is this multiplication law? If A and B are any two different events of sample space, then the probability that both the events occur simultaneously is where, how we find this, probability A intersection B is equal to probability A into probability B by A, or probability A intersection B is equal to probability B into probability A by B. Now this is called multiplication rule of probability. Now here you can see that A and B are two different events of sample space U. Probability that both the events occur simultaneously, दोनों साथ में, that is A intersection B. How we find? Probability A into probability B by A, or probability B into probability A by B. Means with A, B also occurs, but along with condition what? That event A has already occurred and both simultaneously happen, that is law of multiplication, that is A intersection B. Or same way with probability B, probability A, but with the condition that even B has already occurred, we find probability A and multiplication of these two, that is A intersection B. Next is, that is independent event. If A and B are two events of a finite sample space U, and if the probability of happening event A does not depend upon the probability of happening or not happening of event B, then A and B are said to be independent events. See, the word itself says independent, means they are not depending on each other. This is completely opposite to conditional probability. Conditional, where some condition that event A has occurred, based on that we used to find probability of B. Here, what? A and B, these two are events, they both occur together, but they are not dependent on each other. That is known as independent event. And because of they are independent, so probability of B upon A will not be B upon A, will be only B. Means this event A has already occurred or some condition is not there. That's why it is independent, only B. Same way, if A by B is there, then also it will be only A, and A intersection B will be probability A into B. Here the events A dash and B dash, they also are independent. So in that case, probability A dash intersection B dash will be probability A dash into probability B dash. Same way, A and B dash are also independent. So probability of A intersection B dash will be probability A into probability B dash. And same way, A dash and B are independent. In that case, probability of A dash intersection B is equal to probability A dash into probability B. See, when rule of multiplication is there, in that we write what? Probability A intersection B is equal to probability A into probability B upon A. But when in the question it is asked that write the rule of multiplication for independent event, in that case we write this formula. Remember this. Again, board point of view, these two definitions are important of 1 mark. Selection with replacement, selection without replacement. Now first, what is selection with replacement? If the unit once selected is replaced in the lot before taking another unit, the method of selection of units is called selection with replacement. It's very simple. There are 10 balls in one box. One ball is drawn from it. Before we select the second ball, that first ball which we have taken out from that box, we replace it back, and then the second ball is drawn from it. That is known as selection with replacement. And selection without replacement, if while taking a sample from a lot, the unit one selected is not replaced in the lot before taking another unit, then the method of selecting units is called selection without replacement. See which 10 balls are there. One ball is taken from that. We don't replace it back, and the second ball is withdrawn from that. That is known as selection without replacement. See, sums based on this with replacement, without replacement even are there in our course, or even in this session only we will do the sums based on this. Let us start sums based on with replacement and without replacement. Now first sum, there are 3 red and 5 black balls in a bag. If 2 balls are drawn at random, one after the other, without replacement and with replacement, find the probability that both are black. Here you can see the word one after the other. Now this shows that this question, it is of first of all conditional probability also. Why? Because here this is the condition that balls which are drawn not both together but one after the other. So here red balls are 3 and black balls are 5. So this way total 8 balls are. From that 2 balls are drawn at random but one after the other. Now here we assume event A, that is getting a black ball in the first trial. So probability of A will be 5 by 8 because total balls are 8, so n will be 8, and black balls, because black ball is drawn, so total 5 black balls. From that 1 ball is drawn, first ball, so that will be 5 by 8. Now event B, that is getting a black ball in the second trial. Now this we cannot write here probability. Why? Because it is again conditional, so with replacement and without replacement. In these two it will be different. So first let us start with without replacement. Now without replacement, as just now we discussed, it is conditional probability, because we know without replacement means what? First ball is drawn, then without replacing it back, second ball is drawn. So probability of this will be conditional. That will be what? Probability B, that is second ball is drawn on condition that first ball is already drawn. So it will be probability B by A. Now this will be, n will be from this 8, one ball is drawn that we don't replace, so n will be 7, while which 5 black balls are there. From one ball is drawn without replacing it back, second ball is drawn, so now 4 will be the m in this case. So probability that both balls are black without replacement, that will be probability A intersection B is equal to probability A into probability B by A. So probability A is 5 by 8, while probability B by A will be 4 by 7. When you multiply and divide, finally we get 5 by 14. So this will be the answer, where without replacement 2 balls, black balls are drawn one after the other. Now come to the second, that is with replacement. Now here event A and B, these both are independent in this. Why? Because of course both are not drawn together one after the other only, but first ball is drawn, then it is replaced back, and after that second ball is drawn. So they both are independent. So in that case, here probability B will be same 5 by 8 like probability A. So probability A intersection B, that formula of this will be probability A into probability B. Why? Because they both are independent events. So probability A into probability B, which probability A is 5 by 8 and probability B is also 5 by 8. So multiply this, 25 by 64. This is the simplest form only. So final answer with replacement, which two balls, black balls are drawn, that will be 25 by 64. Now second sum. In one bag there are 3 red and 5 black balls, and in another bag there are 4 red and 4 black balls. A bag is selected at random and 2 balls are drawn from it. Find the probability that both the balls are red. Now here you can see 2 bags are 3 red and 5 black balls in one bag and 4 red and 4 black balls in second bag. Now up till now, what type of sums we did? In that only balls are selected. Here in this question, along with balls from first bag as well as second bag, one bag also is selected. So this is something different. Now first, total balls in first bag, that is 3 red and 5 black balls. So this way total 8 balls are. In second bag, red balls are 4 and black balls are 4. So total 8 balls are. Now suppose 2 bags which we give the events A and B, and B we assume that is the event of drawing 2 red balls. So probability A and probability B, that is when 2 bags are selected, that will be how much? Now see, for that where 2 bags are there, so n will be 2. From that how many we have to select? 1. So 2C1 will be n. Now m will be, obviously 1 bag only is selected, so it will be 1C1. So in that case, probability A, that will be half. Same way, probability B, 1C1 upon 2C1, that will be half. Or in simple also, calculations you can do it. 2 bags are there, from that 1 bag is selected, so probability will be obviously 50%, so it will be half only. Now first bag is selected and 2 red balls are drawn from it. This will be one probability. Or second bag is selected and 2 red balls are drawn from it. So this way, how we write this, that is probability of getting 2 red balls, probability A into probability D by A. This D by A is what? That probability D, that is first bag, from that 2 red balls are drawn. But on condition that first bag is selected. That is why this will be conditional probability. Either this or, so plus sign. Probability B, that is again One bag is selected on what condition? So here will be D by B, that is 2 red balls are drawn from bag on condition that one bag is already selected. So probability A will be half into D by A, that will be from first bag. So red balls are 3, from that 2 we select upon 8C2, because total balls in first bag, that is 8, from that 2 are to be selected. Either this or, so plus sign, probability B again half into probability D by B. In second bag, total red balls are 4, from that 2 we select, so 4C2 upon 8C2. When we solve this, half into 3 by 28 plus half into 6 by 28. When you divide this, 3 by 56 plus 6 by 56. Now denominator is same, so this will be 9 by 56. 3 plus 6, 9. So this is your final answer, that is 9 by 56. Simplest form is this only. Now today's homework, textbook page number 48, question number 7 to question number 15, and page number 53, exercise 1.5 full. Obviously only 2 sums are there in this. So along with this, exercise 1, whichever sums are left, please do that, because this is your last session of this chapter. So try to solve all the sums of exercise 1 along with this. So this way we complete our textbook. For probability, textbook sums as well as illustrations are very, very important from board point of view. So do all these sums. Thank you.